Welcome back to a brand new episode of Be Supreme Spotlight. And we got a special episode today. We got a musician that's a real musician, like in every sense of the word. He actually know music. I'm gonna allow him to introduce himself. Tell the people where you from.
What's up? My name is Nella Harum. I'm from a small town called Trinity in North Carolina. And we make vibes. That's really what I do.
Trinity. Where's Trinity at?
It's like, so you got Greensboro and you got High Point. Trinity's like the bottom corner of the triangle.
Man, that's crazy.
Like,
I live in Greensboro. I ain't even know that.
You know, you're going down 85, you hit exit 106.
Yeah.
That's Trinity. Exit 106 is
Trinity.
Word.
Okay.
There's like,
Fish farm.
Yeah, nah, you good, bro. You good. There's like, nah, you'll know it if you see it, but there's nothing there. There's like nothing in Trinity, but there's like 8 different schools. Like I grew up, I went to one elementary school and then one school for 6th grade, and then I went to a school for 7th and 8th grade, and then I went to a high school.
Dang.
There's 5 elementary schools. We all come together for middle school, and then we all split back up for high school. It's crazy.
They make sure y'all got enough schools.
Yeah.
So, about how many people you think in the town then?
No, I Googled it. There's like 6,000.
6,000.
So it ain't that small, but it's small.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Yeah,
6,000.
It ain't no Greensboro or like.
Oh, nah.
Nah, it's a small town.
So, you just had a new project drop.
Yes, Wake Up on all platforms now. Apple Music, whatever you need, Spotify. I gotta put it on SoundCloud. Whoops, my bad. It ain't there yet. It'll be there by the time you see this.
Okay, you gotta get to your SoundCloud.
I gotta get on my game.
Yeah, you got a nice little fan base on SoundCloud too.
I actually do. I made a cover. So before Juice WRLD dropped the song Bandit. Mm-hmm. It was an unreleased track that got leaked called Molly Savage, and it was leaked without a second verse.
Yeah.
So I put a second verse on it, like 3 years ago, something like that. And put it on SoundCloud. It's got like 600,000 plays or something. like that.
Oh, see, yeah, you got. That's the reason why I asked, because I know how SoundCloud could be. When you get a nice following on SoundCloud, they gonna follow you.
You're underground. It's like, that's where the cult following. For
real. People, you be at the festivals and everything. Yeah. Yeah. So what was the process like for making it Wake Up? Like why did y'all?
So I got a lot of stuff in the tank, like in the vault, that people are asking me for, but on top of that, I just be recording. Like I try to record every day. So they're not throwaway songs, obviously. I love making music, so it's like we just took. The project's called Wake Up. Mm-hmm. So I felt like I hadn't posted music in like 5-6 months because we've been waiting for the stars to align so we can release properly and, like we said, not drop the ball.
Right.
So we just had all these songs piling up, and I was like, bro, I'm getting, like, we got to drop something. So we named the project Wake Up because people be asleep, bro.
And when was the last time you dropped a project before that?
I want to say the last time I dropped music was like November, December.
Okay.
So it had been a while.
Yeah, so you was ready to get something.
I was ready, bro. I be impatient. That's my worst and best quality.
Yeah.
I'm so impatient.
And think about that. Where you at right now? Imagine a couple years when
it's right there. And I'm like, bro, come on, it's right there.
Yeah, I know you ready for it. What's your favorite track off of Wake Up?
Ooh.
Currently at this time, 'cause I'm sure it's something to change.
It changed every time. Every song on that track was my favorite song at one point.
Yeah, right.
We leave the
studio.
We leave the studio. I'm like, oh, this it.
Yeah.
Ah, God. I'm going to have to say. So I produced the whole, all the songs on it. 20 on my beat, and a guy named Elliot. I want to say Elliot, but I don't want to mess it up. I think it's Elliot, but he did the guitar track. I just found that out after I dropped the song, so I didn't even know that. But we had linked before. So 2 Pills, 20 on my beat made the beat. I only did the 808 on that track. And then Recess, my boy KD, or K Mandela, helped me out. And so besides that, I just fell in love with every track. Like, I'm going to have to say Cold Day in Hell's my favorite just because of the production. I remember playing it, and when it clicks, and I'll be making a song, and it'll click, and that's the feeling I chase. So Cold Day in Hell, it just kind of clicked, and we were vibing. It was all effortless. It was just a good vibe. So it's like I captured that.
Yeah, and that's the one I was telling Sud, Cold Day in Hell. This is a crazy vibe. I was happy y'all put out a visual to it because I'm the type person, the video to it, I'm gonna play it out. I'm gonna play. That's like a cheat code to me for artists. Like, put a visual to put a visual to your favorite track. You gonna get spins off of it.
Shout out my boy Wavy. Surf.
Oh, he went crazy. He's
hard, bro. Yeah. We got videos in the vault too that are gonna be like, whoa. That we got movies, not even videos. We have movies.
Where I see your visuals really be. You could tell you put some extra level in it, like some thought into your visuals.
I try to make music as an audible movie. Like when I make music, I would like for you to close your eyes and see the music,
that's dope.
rather than just hear it. And I want you to feel it. So it's like when the visuals do come into play, it's it's gotta be perfect. It's gotta be it. Like we gotta. Even if it's just
because you already seen it.
It's like I know what this song wants to look like. So it's got to come together, and it always does.
Right. So what track next, or what track do you want to shoot next?
What track do I want to shoot? Yeah. Or what are we holding behind that we already
what
shot?
Y'all got? What do you got? What you got in the cut, if you want to say?
So 2 Pills, we shot that. We dropped the music video for that like a week before we dropped the project, just to build anticipation. Shot that at South by Southwest with my boy Shot by Steve. He's super hard, but we got another one in the vault that my boy Wavy is working on called Recess. We got the visuals for Recess being worked on, so those are gonna be pretty hard. Those are gonna be super hard. But I would like to do a visual for Slutty.
Slutty. Oh yeah,
we just gotta pull that off because
that's a vibe. That's a vibe. You got it. That was gonna have to be hard.
Yeah. And my t-shirt ain't dirty. I was fixing my dirt bike before we did this in a white outfit. I don't know what I was thinking.
Hey, we lit. That's have fun.
Welcome to Trinity.
Oh, you used to bike life.
Oh yeah. Everybody where I'm from rides 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, side by sides. Like I had this one boy that would he used to throw parties and he had a whole dirt bike track in his backyard.
Yeah.
So was that Smith? You know what his name? Shout out Smith if you're watching this, but he had a whole track in his backyard and we would all pull up like in high school and everybody in my city got jacked up trucks, like squatted, which I ain't never been on that way, but they look good. I ain't gonna cap. So we'd all pull down there, 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, side by sides, vibing, doing stuff that miners do.
And, clean things.
Yeah, clean things. All clean things, all good vibes.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's where I came from. That's where I really started spreading my music for real.
Okay, so what came first for you? Was it producing or was it the musician side?
So I played music my whole life. Like my whole family does music. My dad plays guitar, but when I was growing up, I started playing in church, and my dad would always tell me, he'd be like, I can find a beat keeper, but I can never find a drummer, because there's a difference. Like you can either keep the beat or you can make the song. So he was like, I can never find a drummer. So he bought me a little drum set. And I got my cousin Carter that plays all the instruments too, but he started on drums. So we would just hang out. I always started on drums, and then I got into middle school, and I was like, I want to get in band. I wanted to be a drummer in band, but you can't start off as a percussionist in the school I went to. So I picked up saxophone and alto saxophone.
Alto sax gang, alto sax gang, yeah.
So I started playing that, and then they finally let me be on a percussionist. But then I kind of got bored with the percussion. Not bored, but I want to do more. So I picked up like the tenor sax, contrabass sax, and then I realized that the fingerings for the notes were all the same on like flute and woodwinds like clarinets. And so I was like, so I wanted to learn brass. So I've never fully played a brass instrument, but I have the knowledge of how they work. And
you a real musician. You a savant.
Trying to be.
So about how old were you when you started playing?
4. I was like 4.
Oh man, yeah, you were trained for this. This life was coming regardless.
Bread.
Yeah, it was coming regardless. That's dope. So, you said you've been doing this. Did you want to always be a musician?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like, as a kid,
I always wanted to be play music. I didn't know I wanted to do it as a career. It was just fun. But when I got in middle school, like 6th, 7th grade, like when I got band, I was like, this is the only thing I understand. I didn't make bad grades in school. I wasn't stupid, but not even stupid. Like I tried in school.
Yeah.
So, but nothing clicked. Like even the English language, was my worst subject was English. But I loved writing. So I sucked it. I read like a robot, and my handwriting is trash. Yeah,
you good.
My handwriting is ass, so I can't even read my own handwriting. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I used to put my signature on my I started practicing my signature in 7th grade, so I would put my signature on my papers, and my teachers would bring back to me deduct 10 points, or they wouldn't take my work. They'd be like, I can't read this. I'd be like, but you came to me. Like, you knew it was mine.
Right.
You came to me. You know this is my scribble. Yeah. So it's like, it got the point across. But So yeah, when I was in middle school, and I got a bunch of boys that like I grew up with that'll tell you like, this is always what I wanted to do. This is always what I felt like the only thing I could do. This is my only option. There's no plan B.
Yeah, you weren't thinking about a job.
This is a job. I was thinking, this is what I'm gonna do. Like this just invokes so much emotion, and I can really talk to people like this. I can really connect with people without even having to talk to them. So that's what. Yeah, I've always wanted to do this. Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you and Sud connect?
So, my boy Malik, he owns DOG Records, definitely out grinding, and I was playing at I used to do acoustic shows at bars and stuff like that, and I was booked at like Coaches and a few different bars, and I ended up playing at Boxcar in Greensboro, Boxcar.
Yeah, I know about
I was playing there. My mom had a friend that worked there, and I was underage at the time, so I couldn't get in anywhere. But once I started getting, playing places, people would start letting me in. So my mom had her friend be like, "Yeah, you can come over here and play. Just don't say anything." So I went out there. I was jamming. It was like 30 degrees out. One second, my bad. It was like 30 degrees outside. Hands were frozen red. It was just me, my boy Kite, my parents, and his parents. And so we were just out there goofing off. Like I ain't gonna say I wasn't working because they definitely paid me. And I definitely worked. But I was out there just goofing off, and some people walked outside, so I was like, I got back on it and started playing my guitar and singing. And it was right when I had released my first project called Mixed Emotions. So there was a song on it called No One. So I was like, you know what, bet. I'm in front of a live crowd, let's see what people think. So I started playing No One. And right about that time, Malik walked out and saw me and got in touch with me, and he was like, I wanna be a part of this. Like, let's see what we can do. So he took me to my first studio ever. I didn't even know studios were a thing in North Carolina. I thought you had to be in like LA or New York.
And so how old were you in this?
It's like, I want to say I was either 17 or 18.
Okay.
But I was out there playing. He was like, yeah, let's work. So he took me to the studio. We recorded a track called Stalin and entered in a music video giveaway. Ended up winning that. So he shot the visual for it. And he decided to book me at a festival called No Stress Fest, which is what Sud owns. So it was the 10-year anniversary of Travis Porter. Super big deal. I had no idea how big of a deal it was.
Huge.
I didn't know DJs still played a role in anything.
Man,
I didn't know that shows went on in North Carolina. Like, so he put me. This is my first time ever performing with wireless mics. So I'm like, oh, this is a real show. Like, I'm famous. We made it. Like, I'm performing in front of 300 people right now.
Yeah, huge stage. Like,
a real stage.
Yeah, real
I'm used
stage.
to being on carpets in front of people. Like, we on the stage. I'm 3 foot above everybody.
All right.
My bad. So it's like, so yeah, I got up there. There was supposed to be like 3 or 4 people in front of me. They weren't there at the time, and I brought an acoustic guitar. I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
Malik was like, "Yo, look, we're gonna do a show. Like 2 Chainz DJ's gonna be there. Like, this is it. Like, he's good people. We need to be around him. So do your thing." So I brought an acoustic guitar, and I show up, and it is 100% a rap show. So I'm sitting beside the stage with my acoustic guitar as a kid from Trinity, and I'm like, "You sure we want to do this? Like, I got a guitar. I'm about to sing. This is for Travis Porter." He's like, "Yeah, bro, you good?" So Son looks at me. He's like, "What's your name?" And I'm like, "Anella." And he's like, "What's your name?" And I'm like, "Anella." He's like, "Hi, bet. Where you from?" I said, "Trinity."
You get to High Point, you get to a town called Trinity. And it's a fella named Manella that live over there. So I'm going to let him introduce himself, and we're going to play some vibes, and then we're going to keep this show going, man. What up, Anella?
Yo, what's up? My name's Anella. I'm from Trinity. We're up in the 336. We're going to start it off with a track we already got out called Stalin. We're going to give you a little bit of that. And then we're going to play some unreleased shit. We're going to get I'm just going to jump around, have a good time. You can vibe with me. We came in to have a good time, and that's what we're going to do. Spin that track.
So I get up there. I bring my acoustic guitar. We didn't have a mic stand or a guitar, like another mic stand for the guitar. So he ended up holding my mic stand, and another guy held the mic for my guitar. Is it B-Dot? He held the mic for my guitar. I just got up there and started singing No One. And then that got done, and I performed the track we had called Stalin, which was also my first time I ever performed without a guitar in my hand. So I guarantee I was super awkward and all over the place, but
it's saying like everything you did, you hit the ground running. Like
I was just like, you know what? These people believe in me. Let me try not to mess this up.
Yeah.
Like, so we went out there, and I just had a blast. I had my boy KD with me. He's been with me my whole career. Like, we started this in high school, working on a phone. Like, No One was recorded on a phone with earbuds and GarageBand. So we got up there, did the show. Sud ended up reaching out to me on Instagram like 3-4 weeks later because I posted a Don Toliver cover with my acoustic guitar. I think I was wearing the No Stress mask from the show and everything. So I was like, yo, like
strategic with it. You
yeah,
strategic with
put
it.
this in your brain. But
Yeah.
so he reached out to me. He's like, "Yeah, bro, like let's get in the studio." And so this is like my third time being in a real studio. So I walk in there. We ended up doing like 3, 4, maybe 5 songs, and yeah, from there we just life got good. It was great before. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But life got like I did the unthinkable in my head. I was like, yo, this is real. Like,
Yeah.
I was famous. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, what? Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm blessed. It just happened, really. That's the
Yeah.
answer. It was organic.
Yeah.
I met people. They enjoyed the vibe. They appreciated what I was doing. I appreciated what they wanted to do. So we just locked in, and now we're here in No Stress Sound Academy.
And it was all them years that you put in actually learning music before, like you actually prepared for that way beforehand. That was the reason why
I
you
ain't
was
even know
ready.
it.
Yeah,
I ain't even know it.
for years you've been preparing for that day. You thought you wasn't, but you was. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Doing exactly what I'm doing now, just with a bit more acknowledgement. Like, I don't know, bro. I know it's about to go crazy, but I don't think I can fathom. It's already going crazy in my head. I'm like, yo, I'm living off this. I'm breathing off this. I'm eating off this.
Yeah.
I got a place to sleep because of this. I got great friends because of this. I have great relationships. Like, I'm putting gas in my car with this. I made it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People would kill to be where I'm at. So
Yeah.
I don't know how to perceive what's about to happen, but I know it's going to be good. I know I'm in good hands, and I know I've been given like, I can't even disclose what I'm about to be in. It's like, it's stupid. You wouldn't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't know, bro. I'm going to be everywhere. I can't wait. I'm going to meet everybody. I'm going to be like, yo, what's up? My name's Nella, and that's it.
I ain't gonna lie. I believe you're gonna be anywhere because you're a real musician and you getting the connections. You're doing it the right way. You building it from the ground up. Like it was a beautiful thing that you got with Sud because like I know for sure he's gonna make sure you do. You take every step and build it all the way up.
Nah, he definitely has done that.
Yeah.
He's a blessing. Everyone I'm around is a blessing. Like when I tell you I don't know how I got where I'm at, like I be waking up like, this is real.
Yeah.
I'd be confused, bro. I'm lucky.
Yeah, you blessed.
Blessed, extremely.
So is it any Carolina artists that you already working with or you want to work with? Did you?
Bro, I got my boy Jay Hines. Like,
He's so hard, bro. Jay Hines.
I ain't even gotta say nothing. If you don't know who Jay Hines is, JX Hines on all platforms.
Man, he be singing.
Dog,
that will be singing.
He got it.
Yeah.
Bro, there's so many. Like, and I've been so embraced by everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I found people that I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
Or just, I found mindsets. Like, I found auras and vibes I didn't even know existed around here. So, everybody. North Carolina, I want to work with everybody in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Like, anyone that's with it and has got a goal and a dream and is really for it, it isn't a hobby, it's a way of life, I'm 100% in. Pull up. You know where I'm at.
Tell them where you at. Tell them how to tell
We
them.
at No Stress Sound Academy in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah.
The premier studio, the ECLA, East Coast Los Angeles, YouTube University, all that.
Yeah. So is there anything else you want to tell the people before we get up out of here?
Man, Wake Up, out now on all platforms. Go download it, go stream it, go comment on my Instagram post and tell me which one's your favorite song so I can try to replicate it.
You can tell them your social media.
Oh, yeah. So, my name is Anella Harum. That's ANELLA space HERIM on all platforms. One word for Instagram and things of that sort. But, yeah.
All right.
That's it.
That's all we need. I appreciate you coming through, bro. Anytime.
I appreciate you, bro.
Anytime.
Pull back up.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to
We
pull up.
I got to get one of these in another year.
Yeah, for sure. Man, a year, it's going to be huge. It's going to be, I know it's going to be
one
crazy.
6 months,
Yeah.
and then a year.
Yeah, 6 months. We got to be, because a year, it's going to be too huge around here. Like, it is beautiful. We're going to make sure we get some shots of everything so y'all can see the whole vibe. And this is the room that you designed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
They gave me a lot of freedom with the A room and the booth. Like, they turned it into something I didn't even know it was gonna be. Like, this is beautiful. But yeah, they let me do my little thing on it.
That's dope. But again, I appreciate you, bro. And we out. That's everything.
I'll be taken, the love it started shaking up. But it's a feeling, not on paper. Our emotions, our behavior, feeling hopeless. We started caving in. savior, but we're holding on to something that we hated. We were so jaded then.
Where's the next?
It's always been inside us to keep, to reunite us. Where we stop.